Hello everyone, my name is UltimoFive and today we are going over the Kuva Bramma, the hero's bow. These builds do a tremendous amount of damage to large crowds to all Xmas factions up to level 135 in a couple seconds. The Kuva Bramma is obtained from either vanquishing a Kuva Lich or trading from another player a Kuva Lich that they already conquered. Has a mastery rank requirement of 15. The weapon has a max rank of 40. In order to obtain this level, the player must form the weapon at least 5 times. Due to this feature, the player gains an additional 4,000 mastery points, but the builds in this guide only require 4 Forma, unless a Riven mod is introduced. This weapon mainly excels against large crowds of enemies due to its low ammo capacity, but can also work against single targets. With this weapon, you get the option of having a bonus Kuva element, which caps at 60% based off the progenitor Warframe you choose to spawn the Kuva Lich. My recommended Kuva element would be Radiation. Radiation causes enemies to attack each other while dealing 100% additional damage to the allied for 12 seconds. This effect can stack up to 10 times at the 550%, but that doesn't matter. The builds I made for this weapon don't care about status chance, it's all about that crit. Advantages for the Kuva Bramma would be that it has the highest base damage of all bows, a very high critical chance, above average critical multiplier, a fast charge speed, and shots explode in an 8.3 meter radius on impact with a surface or enemy, then splits into 3 smaller explosions that have a 3.5 meter radius. Disadvantages for the weapon would be that it has innate blast damage, other than the impact damage from getting hit directly by the arrow. Explosions from weapon causes self-stagger. Explosions have linear damage fall-off from central impact point. Projectiles heavily arc with travel time. And the weapon has an extremely low ammo reserve. Due to having a Kuva element of radiation, the build against the Corpus will be Magnetic and Radiation. Magnetic is used to decimate shields, while Radiation helps against robotic and alloy armored enemies. Honestly, due to the immense damage, this weapon is very balanced against Corpus. Due to having a Kuva element of Radiation, the build against the Corrupted and Grineer will be Viral and Radiation. Because of the status chance being so low, you won't usually get tons of viral procs, but the viral still helps more than corrosive. The main mod that helps the most against these two factions is Hunter Munitions, due to the high critical chance. Due to having a Kuva element of Radiation, the build against the Infested will be Corrosive and Radiation. This build just decimates the Infested, although on Deimos I would consider it to be average due to the resistance of Blast, unless altered to increase radiation damage instead of having Corrosive. Alternative good mods would be Bladed Rounds if you don't have Hunter Munitions, and Cryo Rounds if you don't have Primed Cryo Rounds. Non-suggested mods would be any status chance enhancing mods. Status chance doesn't matter when you are trying to blow up and insta-sweep the enemies. Arrow Mutation. This mod should only go onto this build if you don't have Vigilante supplies. The reason I say it is bad is because the Vigilante bonus set gives a percentage chance of enhanced critical hits. Not using the Vigilante supplies mod would be an extremely poor choice. Vigilante Armaments. I suggest putting the rest of the Vigilante mods on your Sentinel instead. There are several ways to enhance critical chance and damage for this weapon, such as for damage, Rhino's Roar, Mirage's Eclipse mixed with their Hall of Mirrors, and Nova's Molecular Prime, which makes all sources of damage increase by 100% against primed enemies. For critical chance, Harrow's Covenant can add up to 50% critical chance and 200% on headshots. The Adarza Kavat with Cat's Eye can give a 60% crit chance boost, and Smita Kavat with Charm can give a 200% crit chance. Arcane Rage. On headshot, 15% chance for 180% damage to primary weapons for 24 seconds. Arcane Primary Charger. On melee kill, 30% chance for 300% damage to primary weapons for 12 seconds. And Arcane Avenger. Upon being damaged, 21% chance for 45% critical chance for 12 seconds. Hope you all liked my guide. If you did, make sure to hit that sub button, like, and maybe share with friends. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see a specific weapon or build, make sure to comment below. And as always, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye bye!